Exiled years ago from their lands in Stranglethorn Vale, the dark-speared troll
All right, it is about that time that we get this party started. So Welcome to the stream. It is gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna get everyone started off right, and we're gonna promptly start at 8:20. So it gives people time to start characters on a certain realm and whatnot, and then we'll also just wait for more people to show up. But if you do want to get your characters started, then I will go ahead and reveal that information to you right now. So if you want to get your character started, this is the information you need. You're going to join on the realm Khadgar, and you're going to start a troll. Female, male, doesn't matter. Just a troll. And we will all meet on the beach. So once again, if you do want to participate, if you can participate in the Scavenger Hunt, then go ahead and join on Realm Khadgar, which is a US server-based realm, and start a troll. And sorry, Pigment Goink. I tried everything I possibly could in order to to get everyone over here, and it just sucks. There's so many limitations and stuff like that. So, but I do have the other giveaway for just being here on the stream, so definitely want to jump in on that. And I saw that you already put Azeroth in the chat, which is good. So having said that, we'll bring that up again, that page. But if you haven't already, make sure to type Azeroth in the comments, because after this whole shindig is done, I will draw a random name from the chat, and whoever wins gets a free month of WoW as well. So that'll be a lot of fun too. And if that doesn't work on this stream, then we'll go back to the other channel and I'll pull from that one, because I had everyone comment Azeroth on the video, on the announcement video. So that's good. That'll be a lot of fun. So we got another, 12 minutes to wait until we go ahead and pop this off. So it'll be fun to see if anybody starts showing up on the beach here. But how's everyone's week going? How's everyone doing? I slept horrible last night. I don't know. I couldn't sleep last night. It was kind of crazy. I got really tired. I have one of those weighted blankets. It's like a 20-pounder. And I was on my couch and I put that over me, and I was out in like a matter of seconds. But then when I woke up to go to bed, I couldn't fall back asleep. It was pretty rough. So, all right, so let's take McGoink. Seeing that we gain a token, is it restricted for the game time, or can we use it use the gold for gold as well? So it's game time, and the reason why I say token is because it's from what I understand, you can't gift an actual token to someone. I will look into that. If I can gift a token, I'm gonna gift you a token to your account. That would be awesome, because I'd love for you to be able to choose gold or time, because I know a lot of people are like, well, I already have like a year paid subscription, I don't need more time. I get that. If I can gift a token, I know for sure that I can gift game time. That's what I'm really going for. I said token because a lot of people equate tokens to game time and whatnot. But if I can, because this is my first time and I'm still learning a couple of things, if I can gift a token, I'm going to gift you a token. You can choose to take gold or the game time, whatever is favorable for you. All right, so it looks like we've got another 9 minutes to go until we start this up. Just make sure you get your characters. So I'll put that screen up one more time. So if you're going to join into the Scavenger Hunt, this is the information that you need. You need to start a character on Khadgar, and your race is Troll. That is all the information you need in order to jump in on this. And I'm going to send out some text messages to some buddies of mine Here we go. Okay, so yeah, but my week has been all right. Besides the fact that school will start this coming week. But oh well, half a year of break was nice. Oh, so that's cool. What are you doing for school? Because I'm currently in school as well. So much fun. Just tons of fun. Because school right now is pretty much right where I'm sitting. I do all my work from here, and I guess I'll just show you guys my cave that I have here. So this is where I do all my work. Obviously, you know the background from the Tales of Azeroth videos. But this is my domain as far as where I do all my editing, and I'm working on a short film right now, so I'm doing all my editing from here as well. Just a lot of time spent right here at this desk getting everything done because we got work to do. All right. Have there be a bit more people? I mean, we have about 50 comments and everything like that. You think maybe we did this too soon, too early? I don't know. I mean, if it's on the East Coast, 3 hours ahead, we'll just have to wait and see who shows up. All right. Got another 7 minutes to go. Hey, Anthony, what's up? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's a fun setup. It was fun to build. The desk, all of it, everything from the desk is from IKEA. It's kind of like a standard build that I've seen a lot of people do, but this table has been great because I've been able to drill in grommets and put all my cables in there, so it's very cleaned up. Looks nice. So you don't like the horde pillows on the left and the alliance is on the right? Yeah, it's been like that ever since the beginning, so I dare not change it. Maybe I'll change it, I don't know. But I like where it's at. It's nice. All right, so just again, for anybody who needs to know again, if you're participating in the scavenger hunt, make sure to start a character on Khadgar, as well as your race should be troll. So Khadgar, race, troll, and you will start on the Echo Isles, and from there, that's where we will start everything. That's where we will begin our scavenger hunt into the world of Azeroth, and that'll be a lot of fun. That'll be a really good time. All right, another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna get this started. And make sure that if you haven't done so yet, type Azeroth in the comments to be entered into the second WoW time giveaway. And a really good question for those who are just showing up got brought up. Now, yes, the contest is for a WoW token, and I use that as a stand-in definition of what is being given away. It's really game time. If I can gift you a WoW token, I'm going to, absolutely. Never heard of anybody being able to do that before. But if it's doable, I'm going to gift you a WoW token, so you can choose to take the gold or the game time. If I can't, game time for sure, because I know you can gift that. I've actually done it with a friend, so we will do that. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, and we are off to the races. So anybody who's just showing up, if you're going to be doing the scavenger hunt, make sure to start a character on Realm Khadgar and your race as troll. I am actually already here on the beach, so come join me in WoW. We'll get this started. It'll be a lot of fun. All right. other than that, things are pretty good. As far as the channel goes, I'm still working on Blood Elf stuff. The scary episode is coming up next. And the reason why I say it's scary is because everything was going really good. First 2 episodes, very linear, and that's just a personal preference. I like, when it comes to WoW, I like linear storytelling. Like, if a quest goes from A to B, and then B to C, C to D, and so forth, that is great. Like Durotar was awesome because it just went from Valley of Trials to Senjin Village, and then it just kept going up, and it was perfect. The Blood Elf starting zone started that way, and after the second episode, I was like, this is good. All right, we've got something here. But I'm in the middle of recording the next episodes, and the third one, you get to this village, and for those of you who've played it, know what I'm talking about. You get to this village, and it's like this star formation of quests. It's horrible. Like, you can go here, 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 and then so you'll make like a loop around here, and then come back up here, and then hit this area, and then you have to go back down here. It's a mess. Absolute nightmare. Hey Daniel, how you doing? I'm doing good. I didn't sleep well at all, or barely at all, but I'm doing good. This is gonna be fun. So since you guys are just showing up and getting more people, once again, if you're joining into the Scavenger Hunt, this is the information you need. So start a character on Realm Khadgar, and make sure that the race that you're starting is Troll, because we're gonna meet on the Echo Islands, and we're gonna start from there. So yeah, hey Wishmaster, yeah, running into the BC quest design, yeah, it's rough because it was so much better in Cataclysm because they really streamlined a lot of stuff. So okay, so let's see, Pigmic Oink looked into it. So okay, so I looked into it. You can technically buy WoW tokens for people if you gift them actual money on battle.net. Okay, yeah, that's doable. I might just do that. Let's see how things are going, Just pump up your battle.net account a little bit here. All right, we're getting close to kicking this thing off. 1 more minute. So anybody who's joining, one more time, here's the information that you need. So Realm Khadgar, race, Troll. I already see some trolls jumping in here on WoW, and there's nothing that says you can't use heirloom gear. So if you have heirloom gear, use that to your advantage by all means. That is very important. You can use heirloom gear to give yourself a little one up. Okay, 8:20. Looks like we are getting ready to get this thing underway. So if you haven't already, get a character started on Realm Khadgar, start a Troll, and let's take a look at what's going on. Let me actually just get this fixed up. Here we go. All right, guys. Ooh. I'm gonna switch something here so this actually looks a little bit more appealing, because right now it does not look great at all. There we go. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna wave to all you guys. Okay, so the game tokens and the game time have the same price. All right, well, we'll take a look at that in a bit. Okay, so we're gonna get this started and underway. So if you're already here on the Echo Islands, then you should be ready to go. All right, so the first bit of information that you're going to need is right here. So take a look at the stream. I need you to collect 5 dry scorpid eyes. However you find that information, where those items are, that is completely up to you. So let's get going. 5 Scorpid Eyes. That is the main thing that you want to go get right now. Where it is in Azeroth? Who knows? Yeah, as far as the HUD goes for the stream, I don't have anything very flashy, but I do want to say that my border, it did take me a good while to make that, and I'm actually pretty proud of it. So information for those who have already taken off or left. 5 dry Scorpid Eyes. All right. We are going to just see how many people, if you're just showing up and still want to jump into this, if you're just showing up and want to jump into this scavenger hunt, this is the information that you need. You just start a character on Realm Khadgar and then start a troll. It is already underway. We are 2 minutes into it, so you're going to be a little bit behind. But if you know where to go to get these items, the first item that you need is right here. 5 dry Scorpid Eyes. Now, here are the rules while you guys are out collecting everything. Once you get 5 of the items that I need, you need to be back here and trade with me. Character's name is Quaylin. I'm still over here at the beach on the Echo Islands, on the Darkspear shore. Trade with me all of the items that I'm requesting. You have 20 seconds to do so, and the first person to do that will conclude the scavenger hunt. So if you haven't yet, and if you can't participate in the scavenger hunt, make sure that you're typing Azeroth in the chats, and that will be for the second giveaway. We'll get that underway here pretty soon as well. So let's go ahead and get back to the game, see what's going on here. All right, hey Roofstone. So I'm one of those filthy people that use the vanilla UI. I just never felt the need to mod it. Oh, okay. I thought, Pig McGoink, I thought you were talking about the UI on my stream. No. Yes. Normal UI on here for right now, absolutely. And Roof, I have no problem with the original UI. I actually like it. I prefer a lot of it. And the reason why, what I do prefer is like right here with the original like hawk, eagle, like stone fixture right there. I like it. Do I use LVUI? Yes, I do. When I'm raiding and all that stuff, I have this massively complex UI, and it's disgusting. It's very crazy. But yeah, for this, I just want to keep it simple, but I'm trying to keep, as little, memory being pushed through right now because the stream is going on. So awesome. All right, just to give you guys a little bit more pressure, we're going to reveal the second item that you need to pick up. So here comes the second item for those of you who are on the scavenger hunt. Take a look at the screen. I'm going to need 5 fractured canines. Wherever you find those is up to you. I'm sure plenty of you have already checked the auction house to see if there's some random person trying to sell these to somebody. And if there is, wow, like lucky you. But yeah, 5 fractured canines. So make sure you're picking up 5 dry Scorpid Eyes and then 5 fractured canines. All right. If you need to, make sure you write those down because this screen does not stay up all the time. All right. Wish I could follow people around and see where they're going and how they're doing a couple of things. Let's check out the chat. So I guess the big thing is that I play Frost Mage. Fun, cool. I don't have 50 different things to keep track of. That's true. That makes sense. The 2 procs that matter get that little pop up already. So I got, yeah, if you got what you need, then that's great. I play a rogue. as my main. I've played a rogue ever since I started playing WoW, and they've gotten more complex as time can go on. And as my buddy is Anthony in the chat can tell you, yeah, they're pretty complex. The rotation is pretty insane. So yeah, I get it. What you play with whatever you need, really. I guess it's a bit late now, but if anybody really wanted to start, if anybody's just jumping in, this is the information you need for the scavenger hunt. This is probably the last time I'm going to show this because we're already 7 minutes into this, and if you tried starting now, trying to beat everyone else who's already left, there's no way. But hey, you might get lucky. So start a character on Realm Khadgar, start a race, start a troll as your race, and jump in there to get. Right now, we are working on 5 dry scorpid eyes and 5 fractured canines. So let's get going with those. And we will reveal the 3rd and final item here pretty soon. Yeah, weak aura is a blessing. Like, weak aura changed the game for me. I love weak auras. Just being able to see a whole bunch of different things in a different perspective, it's great. I love it. So mages sort of stayed as it's always been. I actually theorize it is a sort of baseline, like how Overwatch is balanced around Tracer. That's a good theory. That is a really good theory. Yeah, mages are fun. I just don't like fighting against them in PvP. Nah, that's when they become a bit rough. They become a bit rough in PvP. Unless I can shadow step. If I can shadow step on them, then I'm good. That's fine. So those of you on the scavenger hunt out there working it, just another heads up. In case you forgot, you're looking for 5 dry scorpid eyes and 5 fractured canines. Couple more minutes and we will reveal the 3rd and final item that you will need to bring back. And if you haven't done so, and if you can't participate in the scavenger hunt, make sure that you're typing Azeroth in the comments off to the side over there, because we will pull a random winner for some free game time, which will be nice, because we all know that we're going to be stuck to our computers once Shadowlands drops. And you're going to want that game time. Unless you have like a year already paid for or something like that. So you haven't lived until you've had a warrior chase you while flag carrying as a frost mage in Warsign Gulch. That's true. Yeah. You know, my brother and I have a really good story. Like, back in the day, we made some warrior twinks, and his was awesome, but I had the flag and I was running back, and I turned my camera around so I could see behind me, and there was this guy just running at me, and I told my brother, I was like, yeah, I need help me, and I saw my brother charge from the side and just intercept this guy. It was an awesome cinematic moment, and then we won. It was great. It was so fun. We talk about it now and then. So Daniel, when did I start playing WoW? I started playing WoW in 2005. So 1 year, actually no, it was exactly a year after WoW launched. And because I was out of the country, I was living in Guadalajara, Mexico at the time. And so I didn't have access to a computer or even WoW. WoW wasn't even down there at the time and everything. So I heard about it. My brother was like, this is the best thing ever. This is great. You're gonna love this. And I was like, and I researched it and everything. So the moment I got home and I was in the airport, my brother walked up to me and he handed me this bag, and because my birthday was around the same time, and I opened it up and it was my first copy of World of Warcraft. So I've been playing since 2005, and mostly have mained Rogue the entire time. My first raiding experience was ICC, so that was a lot of fun. All right, so here comes the 3rd and final item For those of you on the scavenger hunt, hardened claws. I need 5 of those as well, please, if you don't mind. Just 5 hardened claws. So 5 dry scorpid eyes, 5 fractured canines, and 5 hardened claws. Once you have all of those items, please return to me over here at the Echo Islands where you started. Remember, you have 1 chance to trade with me. If you open a trade and you turn it off, I gotta put you at the end of the line. Make sure that when you're ready to trade, you have everything ready to go. And again, if you're looking for the troll on the island over here, his name is Quaylen. He is decked out in some heirloom gear. He is a rogue. And I will be waiting here for the person who is ready to claim that prize. I'd say no rush, but really you're in a race to get back here. So we will see what happens. And for those of you who are just joining, make sure to type Azeroth in the comments, because after this thing is done, we are going to pull a name from the comments. And at least I'm going to try and pull a name from the comments. If I can't pull a name from the comments on the stream, then we're going to pull a name from the announcement video. So if you haven't done so already, go to the announcement video on the channel and type Azeroth in the comments over there. Just a little backup. Never hurts to have some backup, you know. So we will do that as well. Oh, your 6-month renewed like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, mine renewed like a month ago or something like that. Well, you know, Pig McGoink and I, we were talking earlier. There's a possibility. Well, I might just even credit, you know, someone's account with the equal amount to game time. So you could, or even like a token or something. We'll figure it out. So what are my favorite Mog items for my tunes? Ooh, that's a good question. All right, so I play Rogue. I'm very particular to tier 2, the Bloodfang set. I love that, and I've been trying to run is it Black Fathom Deeps? No, not Black Fathom Deeps. Oh, that's horrible. It's Blackrock. You know, really, no. What? Why am I having this? Like, what raid is it where you go kill Deathwing's son, big black dragon? You get the tier 2 headpiece in there. Not the headpiece, it's the pants. I did not sleep last night, like barely at all. But somebody help me out with that raid. Which raid is that? I'm just completely fogged. It's in Blackrock Mountain. It's not Molten Core. It's not where Leroy Jenkins happened. It's the other one. It's where you have to hit the orb. And you go in there and the first fight is the dragon. You have to kill all the eggs and then you can kill him. That's the one, BWL. Yeah. So yeah, I've tried to get the tier 2 set from there, and it's very stingy. For those of you using the scavenger hunt, just in case if you need a reminder, here are the items that you're going to need. Dry scorpid eyes, fractured canines, and hardened claws. 5 of each. And return to me over here on the Echo Islands and trade them to me. All right. Yeah, I got the pants. That's right. Yeah, I think it's Anixia that's giving me a hard time with the helmet, but it's cool because I've got a white and a blue one as well of that same design, so it's not too bad. But I think one of my favorite transmogs is that red armor set for plate that you can get from Dragon Soul. You guys know what I'm talking about? It was during Cataclysm. It's just my favorite. It looks so mean. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I always tell myself I'm gonna make like a warrior or something like that, just so I can have that transmog, just so I can run around with it. I love it. So the first item is dropped off, and the second it's some kind of wolf. Okay. As a hunter, you like Dragon Soul tier since it feels like an updated version of the Dragon Stalker. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I know Dragon Stalker is such a very popular transmog set, and I saw some guy on Reddit. He was like, I've waited so long, I finally got the belt, and he had like the full Dragon Stalker gear. That was pretty cool. So especially paired with high res skin from Artifact Bow. Ooh. Yeah, I love a lot of the artifact transmogs are great. Man, Forgotten sets and just walk around with a purple hoodie mug and a lore walker tabard now. Ironically, by standing out as little as possible, I stand out. You know, maybe there should be like a rule. You can only walk around to look like this like ancient sage if you have like a certain amount of played time on that character. Like you are the wise one. You know, you've played this game so long. You know what's really bad is when your geography, when you know Azeroth geography better than the world geography. that's just like, okay, we've arrived. We're here. So like people were like, oh, hey, can you tell me where Darkshire is? Oh yeah, it's right over here, you know. But then you ask people, hey, can you tell me where Estonia is in the world? Like, no, couldn't tell you. So what kind of server do you play on, by the way? I play on Argent Dawn. So my original guild was on Wormwist Accord, and that was fun because on that server, before I started raiding with that guild, they were the first alliance guild to down Yogg-Saron, and on that server. So when that happened, they had a bunch of like, you know, applications and stuff. People were wanting to join their guild, and then we started raiding ICC, and that was a lot of fun. That was back in 2010. And then everyone left, everyone stopped playing, and then I know this is kind of like convoluted, but and then I started I read what book was it? Lord of the Clans, and that made me just go, yeah, okay, I'm for the Horde, definitely. And you know, Thrall is the man. So I switched over to Horde, and I joined what was it, Area 52, because there's a new guild starting up with a bunch of buddies of mine. I was in the military, so a bunch of military friends were playing on that server, so we joined up there and we started raiding to do N'Zoth and everything. And then my buddy Anthony and I were talking, because everyone after we got AOTC, everyone left, everyone's gone. And so I jumped over to Steam Weddle Cartel with my buddy Anthony, and we've been over there just kind of kicking it, waiting for Shadowlands to drop. So WoW geography is more important than real life. When you're spending so much time in this world, and yeah, it's important. It's really important. Sorry for the skipping on the stream. I'm gonna fine tune that for later on. Love your videos, mate. Hey, thanks. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying them. They're a lot of fun to make. I guess I should tell you guys the story, or waiting for somebody to show up to win this thing. The whole reason of why this channel started was because my buddy Jay and I were really bored. We were just done. We were burned out of WoW. We didn't want to play anymore. We're like, it's just the same stuff. And you know, everyone gets in that mood. So I said, hey, let's start new characters and let's just go and read the quests. No one's ever done that before. And so we started new characters. We went from Elwyn Forest. We read every single quest. Went to Westfall and then to Red Ridge. We read every single quest, and we took turns, and we actually did voices too. And it was fun. We found like this 50% of the game that we never knew really existed. We knew it existed, but we didn't realize how much of an impact it had. So we read all these stories, and we're like, this is great. Now, give it the beginning zones are a little but the tier 2 zones like Westfall and stuff like that, absolutely fantastic. So then I thought, I'm gonna go back and read everything, and I'm just gonna summarize it. So that's how Tales of Azeroth really started. Let's see here. So I'll actually put on my challenge mode armor when I'm running dungeons. Is that when you do like white gear only challenge mode stuff? I've heard of like Iron Man status or something where people only go in with gray items to see if they can do dungeons or something like that. All right. So Pig, what are you studying in school right now? For anybody else who's just showing up, make sure you're typing Azeroth in the chat, because once we finish the scavenger hunt, then we're gonna pull a random name and give some game time or whatnot to that person as well. No, it is stuff that predates Mythic Plus. Oh, okay. So every class got a special armor set for doing all mop dungeons in a set time. Interesting. Watt had him too. Got you weapons. Okay. Yeah, mop I missed a lot. So once Cataclysm happened, which the reveal for Cataclysm at BlizzCon was awesome. I won't lie. I was like crying out of excitement because that was my first BlizzCon. It was BlizzCon 2009, and Chris Metzen being up there, and he's like, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Cataclysm. We're like, we're like freaked out. We're like, oh, this is so cool. Cataclysm launched. I cleared all the quests and all the 5 new zones within like 2 months, and I was like, there's nothing else to do. I'm pretty sure there was something else to do, but then I stopped playing for like 2 years or something like that, or it must have been longer. Had to have been longer. Okay, Pig. All right, 11th grade in 2 days. Dang. Junior year's a fun year. I had a good time. I had a good time in 11th grade. Always a good time. Yeah. It was yeah, that's a fun time. I really wish I could get a peek on someone who's actually out there doing the scavenger hunt. Should have sent one of my buddies out there and be like, go monitor these people, or gotten some names or something like that. So who knows? Just make sure that you people on the scavenger hunt that know what's going on. These are the 3 items you need to get. You need to get 5 of each. Make sure you're getting 5 of each. That's really, really important. The longest break that you've had was 3 months or so back in Wrath. Role players. Oh. You make your own fun. Play retention like mad. Yeah. I loved Wrath. I loved it. And if Classic ever gets to Wrath, I'm pretty much there. I'm there. It's, oh man, Wrath was so good. Like I when I think back on it, I'm just like, man, that was the time when I was excited to log on every single time. And it didn't matter. There was so much to do. It was so great. I loved it. I loved Wrath. Definitely my favorite expansion. So for those of you who are just joining the stream, obviously it's way too late to jump in the scavenger hunt if you're able to, because people are way far into it already. But you can type Azeroth in the comments, because we're going to pull a random name out of the comments. And also make sure you go to the announcement video on this channel and type Azeroth in that video as well, because if I can't pull a name from the stream, I'm going to pull a name from there. So just a little bit of a backup. So let's see. So talking about role play, I wonder how many people on RP servers will react with the pre-patch events. Interesting. It's good content, that's for sure. You know. To see you. Wrath of the Lich King or BC, which do you prefer? Ooh, Wrath. Definitely. 100%. Oh, loved Wrath. It's so good. Because the only reason why is because when Burning Crusade came out. Okay, so as mentioned, way before I started playing in 2005. So I was a year. First off, I was a year late into starting the game, and I was still trying to get a grasp of the game. I didn't have a computer that could run it very well. I worked for a company that gave me a computer at the time, and that could barely play WoW, barely. And so when everyone was hitting level 60, I was still like level 40 or something like that. And I remember when Burning Crusade came out, my main character at the time was only like level 53. That was it. And so I was just really slow and I was trying to work and do all this other stuff. So once Burning Crusade came out, I didn't really fully get to level 70 because I started a new character. That's what happened. I started a new character and had to start over, and leveling took forever. So I didn't get to level 70 until way late into the game. So Burning Crusade content for me, almost non-existent. So that was that. But Wrath, oh man, oh, so good. Let's see here. Oh, and Philip, I like your icon, Philadelphia Eagles, man. Are you from Philly? Because Philadelphia Eagles are my team. I've never been to Philadelphia. When I was 8 years old, we were huge in the NFL, and my brothers were like, "Hey, what's your favorite team?" And I was like, Eagles, because I liked their design, even though they had the old design. I liked the Eagles. So that was at a time when like Randall Cunningham was on the team and stuff like that. It's always been an Eagles fan. I love your picture. So Roofstone. Okay, so it is as disruptive as Wrath pre-patch was. Will probably just be on a break. Oh. Yeah, we used to do some role playing, and it kind of burned out after a while, which that's okay. I've got so much stuff going on with editing and everything, so that's fine. For anybody who's just joining, make sure you're typing Azeroth in the comments, because once the winner of this comes back and trades these items with me. I've seen one troll kind of run around here. I'm not sure if that's someone that's on the scavenger hunt. And if you are doing the scavenger hunt, because now I'm starting to wonder if anybody's actually out there doing it. If you're on the scavenger hunt, type something in the comments. Because what a shame if no one has actually even been doing this whole thing. We've been just kind of sitting here. Probably like 2 hours from Philly. Okay, all right. How's the weather up there? Because the weather over here is weird. I'm over in the West Coast area. It is weird. What if no one wins? Well, then no one wins, Still out there doing it. All right, Wishmaster, go, go, go. You got it. That's awesome. All right. If no one wins, we're just going to cancel the channel. It's done. We're done. We're not going to do this anymore. Anybody wanted an update who wasn't here when I did a little update. We are working on Matt working on it. Hardened claws are going to be tough. You got this. Just keep going. You're doing great. At least they're all gray items. All right. So as far as the channel's going, yeah, we were talking earlier. I'm still working on Blood Elves, and I had sent out to a message to the Patreon members. I said, hey, I'm going to be working like overtime and trying to record all the footage. Oh, drop rates are low. Okay. How many do you guys have right now? Yeah, let me know how many hardened claws you have right now. Because if it's really, really that bad, actually, no, I might even just look up the drop rate on hardened claws and see how bad it is. As far as the channel goes, I'm still working on Blood Elf area, and it's proving to be a bit difficult. All right, so Roofstone, I was gonna participate, but I just got just subscribed normally, so it seems kind of dishonorable to claim it over someone that might actually need it. That's fine. I mean, it's really open to everybody, you know. And I didn't want to make it in. You know, my wife and I were talking about, you know, people were like, hey, I'm doing a giveaway, but in order to, you know, participate, you got to do this. You got to, you know, sign up my Instagram or my Twitter and and you got to take off your left shoe and throw it over the fence of your neighbor, you know, and all this weird stuff. And I'm just like, you know what? Let's keep this simple. This is open to anybody. I mean, all I ask is that, you know, you subscribe to the channel, because I'd like to give this content out to everyone that plays WoW. I think it's beneficial. You know, it's a little bit of storytelling, which is nice. 3 of the claws at the moment. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the drop rates are, yeah, they're around the 27% and stuff like that. At least it's not like 1 or something or 2%. And you can get them from a lot of different areas, but let's look at low level areas, because that's the most important thing, because you guys are brand new characters. So let's see. Yeah, the next time we do this, I'll probably do yeah. Hardened claws. They might be a little bit of a low drop rate. Let's yeah, I mean, Wishmaster, if you've got 3 of the claws at the moment, that's not bad. That's not bad. Keep on going. See how that goes. So, but anyways, as far as the channel goes, I said, and I messaged out to the Patreon members. I said I'm gonna work like 2 hours a day and record footage, so that I have all the footage recorded for the starting zones before the pre-patch starts. As of right now, that's not happening. I started up school my senior year of college, and I'm an editor, and I've been working on a short film. And I've been doing a lot of other classes with media creations and stuff like that and whatnot. So it's taken a toll. Even though I'm home all the time right now, I can't really sit down 2 hours a day and just record. I mean, I have to get into the mindset of doing it. And there's still, let's see, we got Blood also finished. We got Pandaland we got to do, Draenei, Goblins, and Worgens. So that's still 4 different full zones, starting zones. Doing that within a matter of like 3 weeks, I just don't see it's going to happen. So I'm hoping, and if someone wants to give me shed some light on the subject, I'm hoping that even though there's a new starting zone that's going to happen, which I will cover as fast as possible when Shadowlands or when the pre-patch starts, if it's happening during the pre-patch, but because there's the new starting zone, I'm hoping that the quests for the original starting zones stay the same. And if someone can share some light on that, if they know if those are going away or if things are changing completely, because I know that's old Kata content, let me know in the chat, because that's gonna suck. I mean, well, I mean, it's gonna suck that I didn't finish all of it, but I did get the original 4. That I'm for sure I'm happy about, because I covered human, dwarf, gnome, and night elf, and then I got orc, tauren, undead, and troll, which that's fantastic. I'm happy with that. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I mean, you could pick McGoink. I mean, if you could participate, you would have gone max level, farm the items, put them on the auction house for a little bit of gold. That's a good idea. and then buy them out with a new character or something. Like I said before, I can't stop anybody from doing that. I don't have that power, so I love it to live like that. Okay, so you can play the old ones. Okay, that's good, because I still want to document it. You know, I still want to get all of that documented down onto the channel. That, I think that, to me, that's important. Let's see. Veterans of the game will have access to them. People playing for the very first time will play the new zone. Okay. Okay, good, good. The first time you level up, the new one is forced. Then on alts, you can choose classic zones or the new one. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm glad they're not just like dumping all that content and like throwing it away. That would have sucked. I mean, not everything is great. I mean, oh, man, sorry for all you Tauren lovers out there. Mulgore was, it was rough for me. Like Bloodhoof Village. Ugh. No, that. The reason why it bothered me is because when I was recording, I wanted to do everything by zones. It makes it easier. It really, really does, as far as from an editorial point of view. And when I couldn't leave the village, it was just one thing after the next, you know, like, oh, come here and do this and go back. And I probably, like I said, probably did it out of order, but I didn't know. I never quested there before. So it was a little nerve-wracking. Just a bit. So the new zone is a tutorial of sorts. It even has a fake dungeon at the end. The classic zones are more for if you already know how to play. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. Pig McGoink says, I've done the dwarf zone so many times, now it feels so fast. But the Tauren zone, it feels like 6 hours. It felt like a long time to me too, definitely. So Roostone, so you love Mulgore, as in the zone. It is beautiful, great vistas. Tauren are awesome. It just needs like a story, any story, like any at all. Yeah, I like Mulgore. I like the aesthetic look to it, the plains and the mountains and everything. It's great. It's open. I like how Thunder Bluff is on like this random, you know, mesa at the top in the middle. That's great. I agree. It needs story. It's got conflict, which is very important as far as story goes. You know, you've got the Grim Totem that are messing everything up. Is it great conflict? Debatable. Yeah, it needs something more. Like, if I really think about it, the one area that's been pretty good on lore as far as conflict and whatnot, the Orcs is great with the was it the Shadow, oh, what was it called, the Shadow something clan, I can't remember. It's so long since I've been there. That was pretty good because that was continuing over into the Barrens, which I'm really excited to go back and check that out. The Undead, I'm sorry, Forsaken. Some people snapped at that. Some people were like, Undead is a derogatory title for us. We prefer Forsaken. I was like, okay, guy, like, that's whatever. They're undead, all right? But yeah, I'll be respectful. Forsaken. They had a really good intro. Tirisfal Glades is really good. Just because you follow that whole story of Lillian Voss and you don't really know who they're talking about until it's revealed later, and then she's this awesome individual that's just tearing it up and snapping necks. It's great. So did you know the wolf crest given by the Tauren quest with the voice of a kid is actually yeah, as a Make-A-Wish thing. The kid's wish was to make a quest in the game, and so Blizzard let him. He also voiced it. Yeah, someone had put in the comments about that. I had no idea, and I'm really glad I didn't, like, because that was during the Bloodhoof Village time when I was like really frustrated, and I was like, oh, when is this gonna end? So I'm glad I didn't, like, you know, say anything negative about it, because that would have been really, really bad. But I'm glad that they did that. I'm glad that they do stuff like that. So I like the Roofstone says, I like the general story in Stormwind. The kingdom, not the city. You know, Defias, Orcs in Redridge, Worgen and Duskwood. It feels like making a difference without losing the air of rookie adventure stuff. Yeah, that's what really sparked Tales of Azeroth to happen, was that part of the story, because it is that good. Like the Defias Brotherhood from Classic is a great story with Van Cleef and everything. And then not to put any spoilers out there for those who don't know, because I'm sure plenty of people do know about what happens in Westfall now with a certain individual, but it's good. It's really, really good, and it's just like, oh, I can't believe that happened. You know, it's wonderful. I love it. And then Red Ridge, I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's a certain TV show reference in Red Ridge that you'll love if you know what the TV show is, and that's great. I love it. But yeah, Night Elf area was, oof, that was rough, because I actually recorded 4 episodes in a day. I did like 12 hours sitting here at the computer just recording everything. Because when I do everything, I have to record the footage, obviously, but then I have to read the quest, and I go into a Word document and I write out a script of whatever is being said. So it does take a while. That's probably one of the times it takes the most time to do anything. So if you're just joining here for the chat for the first time, the Scavenger Hunt has been underway, and it's probably too late to join now because you won't make it. But you can type Azeroth in the comments. I'm going to try and pull a name using some software that I have from the chat. That's the first thing we're going to try. If that doesn't work, though, then go into the stream announcement video on the channel and type in Azeroth there, because I'll just pull it from there, because that's really easy to do. I know I can do that. So let's see, Pigmagoink. When it actually feels like you increase in rank, you start at this young, happy recruit who wants to give a hand around his home and eventually increase in rank and be sent to more serious matters. Yeah. And that's the thing I miss about World of Warcraft, was we weren't heroes. We weren't these champions, you know, and that was the nice thing. I wanted it. I liked it when it was more simple, when I was a nobody that was going on doing these, you know, these crazy things. That was a good time. I really enjoyed that. But now we're like on the same scale as Illidan, you know, these powerful beings, and everyone is that person. I wish they wouldn't have gone down that route. I wish they would have kept us as nobodies. That would have been really, really nice. So no, so call me biased. I mean, just look at my avatar. But I think the Wandering Isle is the best starting zone. That ending cutscene as you fly away into the balloon with the epic music. Oof. Helped by great characters, a story that makes sense and escalates at a reasonable pace. It is good, really good. Now that's Miss Pandaria, right? That's the panda starting zone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did enjoy the panda area. That was pretty cool. All right. So at this time, I'm thinking that we're probably getting close. Anybody on the Scavenger Hunt could probably maybe give us an update, see how you're doing. We like to hear your progress, see how it's going with getting the 3 items. Apologies for the low drop rate. I should have checked those drop rates. I kind of figured gray items, you know, they drop all the time, but I didn't know if the drop rate was going to be that low. That's pretty rough. We're hoping for the best. We're cheering for you. Definitely cheering for you. Yeah, I found the Worgen starting zone pretty slow. I have played through that, but I am looking forward to covering that, though. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, the gnome startup zone was interesting. Yeah, oh, we got someone here. Hey, Larzul. Fractured canines, 5. Hardened claws, 5. Dry scorpion eyes. Wow, dang, that's great. All right, trade. That is that. All right, let's go ahead and get this information sent over here really quick. So, great job on that. All right, so in the game, if you want to go ahead and just whisper me your the account information that I'm going to be sending this to, that'd be great. So if you want to give me the email address to the account, no one else can see because we're covered up in the stream over here, so you're perfectly fine. And I'm going to take care of that for you. I appreciate you participating. That was fantastic. We have a winner. All right. Okay. So how was it? And who was it in the Okay, perfect. All right. Just getting some information down, and we'll be moving on to the next part really soon, guys. Hang tight just for 1 second. All right. Oh, Wishmaster, congratulations. That's fantastic. And we will do this. We'll do more games like this in the future for anybody else. And Matt, good job giving that effort out there. So the canines were probably from some wolf mobs, yeah. So all right. So congratulations to Wishmaster. Good job collecting those items, and I'm promptly gonna sell the ones you just gave to me for some copper or silver, whatever they're worth. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this a shot. So if you haven't yet, type Azeroth in the chat. We're gonna go ahead and give this a shot and see if we can pull a winner from here. All right. How about a quiz about the starting zones next time? Oh, we could do something like that. We could do something like that. That'd be interesting. See if people know their lore and whatnot. Not a bad idea. Okay. So let's go ahead and check out. Now, in order to win the second one, you do have to be here on the stream. So, we had a lot of people typing Azeroth in the old video, which, if this doesn't work, then we're going to go over there and give that a shot. So, let's see what we can do here. All right. Oh, no, we don't want that. All right, just looking up the I have this tool here where I can pick a person. And then I love it when you have like a certain app or something like that and they change the format of the app like after you've already realized, like, looked into it and like, okay, this is how it all works. Okay. And then they change it on you. It's fantastic. I'm like, oh, awesome. Okay. All right. Community. All right. Yeah. All right. Oh. Gotta look up one thing here, guys. Hang tight. Sorry about that. Where is it? Okay. All right. Okay. So I gotta jump over into my YouTube studio over here and then go and check out and see which ones I can pick to do what we need to do here. Love how they don't make this very easy to do, which kind of sucks. All right. Yeah, we will definitely do more competition, like more tournaments, or not tournaments, but like giveaways and stuff in the future. Definitely want to do it. It's a lot of fun. Okay, all right, I got this. Okay. Okay, so it looks like everyone, like, I'm not going to be able to pull a name from the live stream itself. So if you haven't yet, make sure that you're going over into the WoW giveaway video that was put up. That's the one you want to go and be at. And what you want to do over there is type Azeroth in the comments over there. So what I'll do is I'll put a link for those who haven't been over there and checked it out. I'll put a link in the live stream. So I'll give it like another 3 minutes and then we'll pull a name. So if you haven't yet, go over to that video, type Azeroth, and then I'm going to pull a name. Which that's something that might not work at all. Because there's a lot of people that said, hey, I'm going to do that, but they're not here. That's not good. Wish I could just do it from here. I didn't think about that. Okay. You know, you get these things set up and then you don't realize that there's a couple of things that may not work. I'm getting the kinks down. Just bear with me. Like, I'm gonna figure these things out as I go along. I'm like, okay, that didn't work that last time, so I definitely, you know what I can do is everyone who typed in here, I should be able to, once this is done and uploaded, I should be able to pull a name from this video because it will be a video. It'll be a live stream. So that might be doable. You know, just to double check, I bet you anything I can go to the last stream that we did. And that doesn't even show up there. That's not really a good thing. Okay. Oh, that is really cool. Wishmaster, how'd you get that blue? Is that your blue flame? The blue fire right there? That's pretty cool. Okay. Gosh, they really don't make this easy for you. You know, this kind of sucks. Because my whole idea is I have a certain app that I can pull a name, a random name. But the problem is that it doesn't let you do it from a live feed, like a live stream. And also, if I pulled one from the other video, people just went in there and they typed Azeroth and then they never showed up. So if I pull a name... So the giveaway works, Game Master, is that you would type Azeroth in... theoretically, you'd type Azeroth in the comments and then I'd pull a random name using a random name puller. But the random name puller that I use only works on videos that... you know, that have already been posted and whatnot. So, and when I posted the video before, there's a bunch of random names. So, you know what? How about this? I kind of know everyone that's in here right now. So I'm going to do this. Make sure that you're over in the other video. We're going to go to my display here. And I'm going to pull up the stream and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the announcement video, and I'm going to pull names until one of your names pops up, because I know everyone that's here, which is good. So let's go ahead and get on over to the announcement video, which is right here. So let's pull a random name, pick a winner. Must contain the word Azeroth. So that person's definitely not here. Know that for sure. Matt is not here. Marcial Homia, I thought Marcial was here before, right? But I'm looking at the participants, I don't see anybody here. Yeah, we're in NA, but this one's for anybody. Because if this is the reason why I did this, because anybody can win this. I'll jump over into the EU and I'll gift everyone time. That's perfectly fine. So I'm looking at participants right now and I'm not seeing that person is here. Oh yeah, you are here. So perfect. Yes. Well, that actually worked out a lot easier than I thought. I thought you were here. We have a winner. Perfect. Let's see if I can do that's awesome. Marcial, that's perfect. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get that squared away. Well, I'll find a way so I can get a personal chat going here with you. And there you are. Okay, yep, there you are here. Sweet. Trying to figure out a way how to do this. Marcel, do you have Discord? Should have thought about that earlier too. If you have Discord, then yeah, I do need info. Unless, I mean, if you're comfortable with throwing info out there on the chat, I mean, I highly don't recommend it. But if you don't care, then, you know, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Sharing yourself in right now. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and do this then. If you want to, yeah, YouTube does not make it very easy. That's perfectly fine. That would be perfectly fine if you like to do that. You know, we're gonna be doing this on Twitch. We're gonna do this on Twitch next time. Okay, that's perfect. I just saw your information and it's held for review, so I don't need to actually share with the whole thing, everybody. Are you EU or are you NA? Just making sure. I knew there was gonna be some kind of, not a bug, but there's something that was gonna hinder me from doing this flawlessly. I was like, oh man. All right. Are you, is your account US based, or is it from the EU? Is it outside of the United States? Because if it's outside the United States, I'm gonna have to VPN over and I'll get everything taken care of over there. Oh, US servers. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, Europe or North America. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we have our winners, and that is awesome. So I'm glad you guys, I hope you guys had a lot of fun doing this and just kind of catching up and see how everyone's doing. Shadowlands, I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it too. It's going to be a blast. We're going to have a lot of fun. Definitely going to have a lot of fun. So, all right. Having said that, I think it's time. I got school today, so I'm actually working with the Unreal Engine. I'm starting to learn from how to work it in pre-visual production. So that's my class today. So I'm pretty excited. So this is a lot of fun, guys. I'm really glad you guys could show up and help, support the channel a little bit. We will do this in the future. I'm probably going to be doing it on Twitch from now on, because YouTube's interface for live stream is absolutely garbage. It just doesn't work. There's so many more things you can do on Twitch. No, thank you for showing up, Wishmaster, and congratulations on winning. That's fantastic. I just want to give you guys as much content as I possibly can. I really appreciate you guys supporting everything that this channel is about. It's a lot of fun, and I love interacting with you guys. And I hope one day when BlizzCon is back up that we can all meet. I would love to meet you guys in person. I go to BlizzCon almost every single year. That would be a lot of fun. That would be just wonderful. So, oh no, I got plenty of info. Yeah, if that's your email that I got from you, if that's the link to your Blizzard account, then you're fine. You're perfectly good. Yeah, and Matt, thanks, man. Thanks for participating. I know it's pretty hard. I'll make the things a little bit less stressful next time. I'll check those drop rates, because that was pretty rough. So, I appreciate it, Pig. I want to do a Discord, but not right now. I've just got so much going on, and just being able to moderate and stuff would be a little hard. But I do appreciate it. I might take up on that offer later, because if you know how to work Discord pretty well, I might reach out to you and be like, hey, could you help me out? Because it is something I'm interested in, that we can all collaborate on Discord. Any of you guys, is there anybody else here that's making content, video content and stuff like that? Because I'd love to collaborate with some people. I can't collaborate with people who have like 10,000 subscribers. It just doesn't work that way. I was on if you guys know Bajira, he's a streamer, and I asked him just recently, I was like, what do you think about collaboration with other people? And he's like, it's fun, but he also mentioned in there, as long as you're collaborating with people who are at like the same level. So I'm pretty sure he meant like subscribers and stuff. So I mean, I'm looking for people who around the 2,000 subscribers, to collaborate with. I want to start, building some content with other people and getting the name out there. Awesome. Perfect, Pig. I really appreciate that. McOink. I like that. I'm gonna get that here so I can put that in Discord. So Yeah, I'll look into doing a Discord probably in the future, because I know a lot of people want to share some stuff, and once I get some free time, because I'm doing a lot of editing right now. So anyways, everyone, thank you so much. Congratulations to the winners. I will get that out to you momentarily, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate everything. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys next Saturday as we cover the 3rd episode of the Blood Elf Starting Zone, which is a doozy. It's so bad. It's so unorganized. Oh, you guys are gonna just wait. Just wait. You're gonna rip your hair out. It's just that bad. Okay. Thanks for showing up, guys, and we'll see you next time, and we'll do this better next time, I promise. So take care.